the KCPE results zilitokea. Mr. Ian akatukumbusha alienda shule ingine ilikuwa in the land of Kajitombe.
Yeah, man.
He come to good education.
Yeah.
William, if you want good education, go to Kajitombe.
Go to Kajitombe, you guys.
But at least Mr. Ian survived, got an education. Mi niendaga primo kadhaa. So of course Olimo mpatiaga say stories Olimo, but apart from Olimo pia niliendaga chuo fulani iko katikati ya town inaitwa CGHU ya Wahindi. Nilikuwa nashinda nikihepa chuo mpaka nika eventually I didn't want to go to Olympic Estate because there was too much ass whooping.
So hiyo ilikuwa nikaa traders.
Yeah, so when I left, I think that was in class 7 so kuna mode fulani alikuwaga Olimo alikuwa move to St. Patrick's Hill School. St. Patrick's Hill School sasa iko ni ka private school fulani kwa masaid za Kiserian. And they were sponsoring in quotes students. So basically what they wanted was to boost their grades up so that they are recognized as one of the top schools. So that's how I ended up there. Najua it was a culture shock, like tumeenda chuo tukiamka asubuhi, like breakfast kuna sausage, unajua pancakes,
what the hell.
And I'm from the ghetto. But one of the things that happened there of course was nilishikaga measles when I was there, because some girl had measles. There used to be some girl who never used to wear bras. I still remember.
The fuck.
So we are teenagers. I've just discovered that I supposed to be talking to the opposite sex.
Yes.
And then there's this girl who used to be alikuwa kapointi. So kalikuwa kanatembeaga bila nini. So bila tuskiruka. So that was interesting because we alikuwa pointy, so she was light skin. But the girl that I liked most alikuwa some Congolese girl who was super dark skin, as she was as dark as this microphone. That's when I knew that I'm not a yellow guy. Like I can roll with yellow najua. Yeah, like I don't mind all shades of black.
Yeah,
but I'm not wale.
So who gave you measles?
She was the one who had the measles.
The dark one.
The ka pointy. So measles is so fucking contagious. That shit is contagious. And
if you are vaccinated, yellow.
No, that time I was a shy motherfucker. I was not fucking those women. I was shy as hell. So
okay.
Plus unajua they both came from like the upper class, so sisi tulikuwa like the poor motherfuckers who've gone to that school just to boost the grades. Them they are literally there because papa paid for them to come there, so
they're getting quality education.
Yeah. So sisi tulikuwa hapo there. Alafu the fucked up thing about that was like there are people who are paying fee who ended up being registered for other schools, like bullshit schools. So we try to imagine mtu wako umempeleka a private school, then results zake zikitokea asinatokea na maybe ndeka in a high school ndeka in a primary, like some bullshit like that, because they needed to boost their grades. So I meant that watu wako hapo walikuwa napushiwa wengine they end up like doing the exams with bullshit schools. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's Kenya.
Yeah. So
because inanikumbusha my last year primo nilichekiwa say funny school private school uniforms.
Yeah.
Because sasa wamekaa chuo grades zao na center yetu of course wangechukuliwa better high schools.
So those are the memories we have, and afterwards of course now kids have to choose schools. So kids are still fighting for national schools. So vile ma universities zikakuwa mingi hivi, national schools pia zili so national schools are still the same.
They are still the same.
It's just universities that they pulled out of there because there are too many universities now.
Too many universities.
Yeah. Cause
like nenda some funny club unapata kuna uni hapo juu.
Yeah. Yes, kwa wingi. Tunashindwa jai zinaendaje. Alafu ule unacheki Ian kiasi amekuwa msick like for a whole week. Ile homa ya Nairobi ile mnasikia tukiongea juu yake. Siku hizi nakutandika proper like siku hizi haichezi na mtu. So
the funny thing na iko na ni weird by the way. I hope you don't get it. Because inakuja na nausea and stuff.
Yeah. I've had
loss of appetite. I don't know. I think it's something going on.
Yeah, but I think I've had my share of homa this year. Because vile tulikuwa na do interview na Matata pia alikuwa na homa. and I didn't catch it, so I hope I don't catch your shit, man. I don't need that shit.
This is worse.
Hiyo kitu
This is worse.
Hiyo nitandika jo. Hiyo pia ilikuwa the same. Don antibiotics.
Miss sijai get kama hii.
Yeah, mimi
because nimemaliza antibiotics zote. I don't know the next step. I don't know. If kuna msia kona remedy hapo, like just hit me up. I don't know. I've tried lemons, nimekumalizia lemons hapa.
Alafu
life is
alafu kuna Edson anasema mwaf pia mimi nilisomea CGHU alafu nikaishia hiyo iko Ronald Ngala side za SSD tulikuwa tunavaa pink. Pia ulisomega CGHU jo. Alafu Black Hibiscus anabonga juu ya Kisii University Keroka campus iko ground floor. Ground floor kuna muhindi, first floor kuna restaurant, alafu third floor ni campus. Unacheki hapa ndio sasa I feel like the prestige ya universities likama ikaisha. Unacheki like that prestige ended up ending when universities started being everywhere.
You chuo Black Hibiscus una graduate and you're still working at the same building.
Kuna chuo kaa hizo. Achiki kuna zile chuo unasikia kaka place kaka Yole chini ni bar juu ni chuo. So ati watu wakirivaisia exams mna revise form 4 alafu nasikia huko chini DJ shengia unani kuna mpaka nini ngaraya inaenda kuandika insha inaanza hiyo siku nilikuwa najikuna kichwa unajua hizo
siri kama ingine ilifungwa hapa hivi factory kinaitwa St Edwards. Chini ni Mahoka na place ya Chipo. Alafu saa juu ni nini alafu saa on top of that ni tour ilikuwa tours and travel company.
Kuna kuwaga na hizo shule za jabu zile wasa walikuwa wanaendaga tu ndio at least wapate papers. But saa pia ulikuwa nabonga juu ya nini na history vyetra lazima tutabonga kwa the weekend update. But tuko nabonga juu ya vile kuna chuo walikuwa na reject results ilikuwa mpaka ni mtoi wa hedi
ilikuwa tu ni top student
top student huko alichoma picha
the same way top students wanakuwa picked out from the rest. Na nini hata during exam time kuna vile hata tumatumwi sana. Kigonjeka naulizwa nini, so there was this chick principal alikuwa anasema niliangalia results za Olive nikashindwa kama nikufe ati kama ni kama naota.
Olive alitandika chini
how come a top girl sasa priziki tulilibamba li vile tu alijua chuo yake imefuck up. Ali go straight to wazazi and then aka change the situation cause unajua sasa kama imeperform na shida ni ya udijo kumaanisha mapero ataanza kutafuta options za chuo zingine. So unajua tupia ngori neck
ati ndo menini kuzimechi kituka hiyo mpaka I think if I'm not wrong Didmus Barasa, you remember that dude? Amepatia say like some time to respond. If I'm not wrong, it's something in his constituency. Alafu najua what the neck don't know is this dude is a blacker blah. So I think he's told them something like that, like they have to check the results again. And it's sunacheki I've asked CS Education, my good friend Machogu Ezekiel, to order the re-examine of KCP exams for the pupils of Moi DEB Primary School in Bungoma, commonly known as the Commonwealth. If this will not happen in the next 14 days, I'll move to court.
This guy even move to court. Yes, this guy moves to court, is not getting out.
He's right. So hizi cases zinaangushwa design nyingine. Sumetiketa hii wiki
Aisha Jumwa.
Sasa now she's clean kabisa. She's just going to testify. I'm going to testify. Alafu najua talking about testifying, umetiki kuna story ili happen in US, some very funny shit. So okay, it's funny and it's sad at the same time. But this dude who shot Takeoff. I'd taken that nini, but this dude was arrested. Do you know how he was arrested? Not the dude who shot Takeoff, but some dude who shot a certain rapper went and googled on the internet if he was a suspect. So SK, like you say to how you go like shit. They've not come for me. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, googled if he's a suspect. What are
Am I backward with the trigger?
Yeah. This dude googled if he's a suspect, and that's how he ended up being arrested. Half it made me think of Google. Like Google najua su nini su fanya vitu za kipumbavu sana. Yeah. Cause try to imagine like you're just somewhere, you've committed a crime, and then you decide you're going to Google if you're one of the suspects, and that's how he ended up being arrested. Apart from that, he googled how to fly with a fake plane ticket. That would never happen, motherfucker. Like airport without a fake ticket.
Yeah,
how would that happen?
It so can't happen. Because that airline doesn't exist. Yeah. So that's how he was arrested. So now he's facing what numbers? So he found out he's a suspect the wrong way.
Yeah. So they came for his ass. Google is such a dangerous thing.
He was taken off.
Yeah. But see, I don't think he was the takeoff.
Yeah.
But so alafu najua inafanya pia zile vitu fanyaga like someone like me, I don't think I'd ever apply for a job at Safaricom. Because if they decided to go through my internet history, you're like, you what is this? What is this you're looking for? Black creamy? What is this? You go like, it's a cut. It's like a specific cut. The color.
No, it's a diet.
When you look at the color of the cut, this is the last one. I have to justify the last one. So like it's just the color of the cut.
The color of the cut. It's my pet.
Yeah, it's my pet. Like, why do you look at it and then like a few minutes later it looks like you're asleep? The internet goes idle. And this happens in certain periods.
Actually unaka kwenda Safaricom and then after the interview then Safaricom wanaka kukushika because you'll be googling yourself like, do I deserve a job after the Safaricom interview?
That's the other thing. So ukiapply job ya Safaricom pia usiende Google, do I deserve a job at Safaricom?
Jumi wakaangalia browser history yangu. You guys think napelekwa dabab.
Umekuwa pia ukienda places za job.
I think hata nini passport yangu inaenda inatupwa tu hapo hivyo kwa fence.
He deserves to go to another country. Talking of Dadaab vile umesema, it brings up history and this week. Duale. How did you understand it? Because I think this Duale statement brought about a whole debate about English. Like what did Duale? Ulicheki story Duale alisema juu ya Muslim girls?
Yeah.
So how did you understand the statement from your own understanding? Because Nation wali report that Duale has said that Muslim girls, Muslim women and girls in Kenya have to either wear the hijab or find another country to live in. That's how Nation reported it. Everyone disputed that. Nation stuck to their guns. You, how did you understand it?
Me, I understood it like alisema Muslim girls watakuwa na dress accordingly. Na kama wewe you have a problem with the way they will be dressing, go find another country.
Okay.
Like us.
Yeah, sisi
Christians, yes. Watu wa dini ingine if hatutafurahia vile watakuwa na cover up, we find another country.
Okay, because I think Basi needs someone to teach him English because it came out the way Nation put it. But a lot of people have said he was trying to say it vile wameisema. Nacheki. So from the Nation perspective, me the way I understood it as a subliminal shot. Nikalikuwa na take subliminal shots at Ouma anaitwa nani? Amina Mohammed. Nonga Amina Mohammed never used to cover her hair. Yeah, so the two Amina Mohammeds never cover their hair. So you know them?
Yeah.
The older and the younger one. Yes, there's the young one who Amina Mohammed Rabah.
Yeah.
The trend. And then there's the old one, foreign affairs. But so she used to just walk around with her hair out.
Sure.
Yeah, so according to me, and then you see she was with the Uhuru administration. And these people never liked Duale was not a fan of the Uhuru administration, so I don't think he was also a fan of her. So me, that's how I took it. I took it like he was talking to her, and through her he was now telling all Muslim women that we have to respect the Muslim culture, which and Muslim traditions. Me, the only problem nilikuwa nayo ni hiyo statement, if you don't like it, go live in another country.
Go live,
because now it takes us to the Iran territory. But if he meant Christians going to live in another country without a problem, that one I fully agree with, because I don't think anyone has a problem with the hijab.
Kitu ilinishtua ni of course ni threat, but kitambo alikuwa anasema hivyo as a majority leader, but saa hii anasema hivyo akiwa CS wa defense. You know, saa hii ako na the power to see it through.
Okay. I understand why you would have a problem with that. So
like did he is this something yenye amekuwa kiwish for or something, I don't know. But unajua huko hakuna sharia laws.
So I don't know. I always feel like it's a very tricky nini, but it's something they mentioned kwa the podcast. I think we even had a guest. There's a guest we had ule nilikuwa nasema like I feel like Kenya might end up being a religious country. Na mimi niko na blame like the present president, because like President Ruto has been on that Jesus this, Jesus that, Jesus this. So you expect also the Muslims to come up with their own
version. This, allow that.
So and that's the trend that's been started by the president. So you can't even blame these other people for bringing in religion.
True.
Because people will always look at Uhuru funny, and even look at funny enough nani Kibaki never brought up prayers. You remember that?
No.
Do you remember Kibaki doing even kulikuwa tena siku za sijui prayer national prayer day?
No, I think he was just praying that this country works. For the fuck of it.
Cause
as in
he was just never on that, cause
he was praying for the economy too. Like he was so busy. He was so busy.
Because these other two brought up the prayer shit. Started with them facing the ICC. Then after Nani became president, he dropped the whole prayer thing. Uhuru. Then Ruto took it, and Ruto ran with it. Now it's prayer this, prayer that, prayer this, prayer that. So this administration is going to be a very prayerful administration. And Musamaga, respectfully to everyone out there, me, when someone is praying, I say they're talking to themselves. Do something about it. Ukijidanganya utaumia tu magoti itaenda pikiwa black to for nothing. Just do something, man. Life is hard as it is. But me, as long as religion does not influence laws, I have no problem with it. You do whatever you want to do. But when it starts influencing laws, that's when it becomes tricky. Because you look at the most advanced countries, religion hainigi. Hata ile story ya states, separation of the church and state. Because tukianza kumix reality na nini, reality na fiction na superstition itakuwa tricky. Itakuwa tricky sana. So that's one of the things that happened. So I think with that it was more about it was more about language. Like people understood it in their own way. Kuna wale watu walichukua he was threatening all Muslim women. Other people
there are some threats.
Other people said he was threatening non-Muslims. And now kuna mimi ule nilisema, according to mimi, this was targeted to that one woman. And if I was to add another woman, I'd add the younger version of that woman, because those two never cover their hair.
But
and I remember like kuna time like, who you see, there must be a problem, like why doesn't this woman cover her hair? Because I knew like it's going to be a problem,
because Boranas
she's Borana, and the younger one is Borana, I know.
See, the older one? Some Boranas and Christians. Is
the older one Borana? No,
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, because but so that happened.
Okay.
That happened this week. Alafu another thing that happened this week ni corruption case ya Sonko ilikuwa dropped.
For real?
Sonko pia ni mweupe kama pamba. So this independent judiciary is doing a lot, man.
Man.
Like there's no corruption in Kenya.
These new judges.
Like the judiciary has just discovered there's no corruption in Kenya. Inamaanisha wewe if you think there's corruption in Kenya, you're lying to yourself. There's no corruption. Corruption is something that was created by Uhuru Kenyatta. He sat down somewhere, he came up with it. He lied that funds were missing.
Yeah.
And then he looked for like his political enemies and he took them to court. And now that freedom is here, every case is just being thrown. Kesi ilirushwa jana, alafu nilicheka sana nikienda kwa comments. Wasa wako like, yes, the power of prayer. When God stands with you, when God stands with you, no one can stand with. At least one of the statements ili like ni kuna msel kwa ameandika like, hey, I don't know if you're innocent or guilty, but at least pesa yako hutumia kusaidia watu. Najua. So that one I agree with.
Yeah.
Like this guy is the one who stepped up even for the kid without the eyes. So yes, he does a lot of good stuff. So yeah. I respect that. But yes, the cases zinaisha buda. Like cases zinaisha. Mpaka saizi kitu mine za advice mseka uko na pesa chafu. Make sure 20 ukisurvive mpaka 2027 make sure uko kwa mstari wa mbele uko Ruto tena. It's going to give you 5 years to clean your money.
True.
Yeah. Otherwise usinini. Like it's that interesting. Like,
But
Sonko is free, man.
It's free again.
Yeah.
Cause kuna during campaigns.
Yeah.
Walikuwa nasema like ati kuna jela mahali la kosa inmate wake.
Yeah. Ile bado iko. But that was a different person. That person died. Now, you see,
okay.
Even there's someone who argued that, I think it was in America, kuna mse alikufa, alafu akakuwa resuscitated. He was brought back to life. Na alikuwa na serve a life sentence. So his argument was, he died. He died.
Yeah. I died with my sins.
Sindio? Yeah. So even this other dude, the thug died. Sindio? After the thug died, someone else was reborn.
The rescuer.
Yes. And yes. And then he ended up rescuing other people. Because, when he discovered he's rich, he started rescuing other people.
Yeah.
Najua, yeah.
Okay.
So that happened. So the cases are dropping like a motherfucker.
Hey, man.
So kuna hiyo. Alafu nini kitu kingine pia na happen hapa Kenya ni wasona try kwenda Ocha na kumekuwa na mad traffic jam. Alafu I think like today Ian alinipata tukiwa katikati ya like an argument with a wife. Ulisikia? Alikuwa anatolea za ovyo. You're so privileged. How can you say that? Okay. So, if you are wondering why wife alikuwa nafikia niko privileged, niko nasema according to me it makes no sense to be stuck in traffic for 2 days because you're going Ocha. Like no. Najua. Like no. It does not make sense to me. Because first of all, like kwa barabara na maybe sa yuko na watoi kwa gari. Now the kids have to why? Because you have to go Ocha. No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Christmas has to find you Ocha. Because mostly unajua inakuwa hiyo time. Christmas alafu New Year. Like utapata between 28th 29th 28th na 29th there'll be space to move.
Yeah.
I think even 27th.
After 26th.
Yeah. So let's say 27th, 28th, 29th. 30th and 31st, the people who still want to go Ocha.
I think the best time, the worst time I could travel ni sai. But naongea out of experience.
Yeah.
Hata imechukua na sis tuka decide kwenda Olkalau.
Yeah.
24th. Nakumbuka tulitoka home around 1. So tukaboard matatu pale Tau around 2.
Yeah.
Around 6 bado tulikuwa Kijabe. 4 hours later.
You see? That's that shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember me kuna time tushaikuwa stuck in traffic but haikuwa Christmas or something. Tuko tunaenda wapi? Because I remember it was mimi alafu niko na mdomo bagi. It was some event. Can't remember. My memory is fucked up. There was some event I think in Nakuru. So I was the one who was driving and I can't see shit at night. So it reached tulika kwa traffic for some time. Of course I was going to earn money there. That's why I was going. So tulika kwa traffic and at some point I had to tell the dude like, hey, you need to drive the rest of the way because I can't see shit. You know me, like me katikati ya Nairobi I can drive at any time. But ukiniambia kwa super highway ni drive usiku siwezi. I can't see shit. Alafu mafala wa Kenya there's always someone who's going to put like full lights and everything. I don't fuck with that. so that, I remember that happened. Can't remember what was happening in Nakuru, but I think iko event ya Churchill or something. Yeah, so we ended up going there. Yeah, so that's how I ended up nikinine. Yeah, I remember that night. Got nafika huko around 7:30. Whatever. I can't remember. But yeah, I had to stop.
Nilifika usiku. Usiku kabisa. Phone zinaenda kuisha charge. Umekawia sana before kwenda Ocha. Haujui directions. Shit waka embarrassing. Unapotea kwenu. Yeah. And then giza ya Ocha ni ile
grandmother drop me a pin. Grandma drop me a pin. You go like chick ting.
Nakumbuka kuna place nilipiga simu kuzo yangu ilisimama kwa stage yenye tunafaa kuwa because we alighted at the wrong stage. But I didn't know how far we were. Because I niambia umeona lori ya white. Nikamwambia sijaona kitu kama hiyo.
Na lori ya white na nini Kenya sio ni lori mingi sana.
As in hiyo baroni vile li describe iko na tent fulani nini. But sasa after like 15 minutes ndio nilicheki.
Lori ya white.
Yes. As like 15 minutes so drive. Na natembea niko na mizigo.
Shit. You called him back.
Nilimwambia bro chukueni tu gari mali nasimama sijui nilimulika some landmark or something mnikujie
akakujia
dude sai kama na travel ni si pick because first of all even the fares have hiked ni double ni stress too but from 26 tao ni ghost town
hiyo ndio kitu wagapoa na tao because tao kesho there's going to be a lot of shopping then I think Christmas few people
Christmas there. Morning kama uko na your own means of transport cause ziko but ni mbili tatu hakuna traffic
then Christmas na nini then from like 26th 27th 28th up to I'd say fun enough if you're just staying in Nairobi kwanzia 26th mpaka around 2nd you can even there are streets you can even walk but naked. Nairobi is empty. It's somehow empty but not empty. So that happens. Driving becomes fun because barabara
yes, is a parliament unaweza tembea uchi.
But sasa ikifika tu tarehe 2 hivi umejaa tena. So kuna kuaga hivyo. Alafu kitu wagafani ni watu hiyo tarehe 2 wacha hata sichuo zinafunguliwa 23rd 21st watu watakuwa wakinyongana wakienda kubai textbooks like Kenya tu wachage ujinga textbooks kama unajua textbook unafaa kununua zinunue saa hizi unajua hivyo saa hizi ukiingia kwa nini ile time kila mtu ana shop for Christmas
hiyo tarehe 28 huko nini next week actually is the best next week
so kuna tutajitetea na ngoja salo ya January kuinunua so okay I understand there's that element but kama unaweza nini saizi inaweza kuwa nini alafu kuna msana by the way I have been asking myself how you met your wife nini usani ira inaitwa Flame Extra Hot anauliza vile nipatana wewe tulipatana funny enough through mtandao ni digital. This is a digital relationship.
Taken too far.
It's a digital. Because like it reached a point I think ile ilikuwa like meeting people digitally was easier than physical. Because physically kuna kuagana zile za ovyo zile. Remember like tukibonga juu ya ilikuwa kwa live last week tukibonga juu ya nikiambia watu vile like there's this once nasikuwa naenda kumkatia but there's this once when I met Janet Mbogwa and I went to say hi and she was as cold as ice willing to sacrifice she was cold so that also happens like ile physically you always have to be ready for the bullshit where like mademo Kenya na kuogana ile sura ya kazi ile you'll feel like you've stepped on shit or something so that happens but of course it still happens you're meeting people physically so but here specifically it was not physical it was zile za nini alafu baadaye
funny thing I'm more of a meeting physically kuliko online.
Well, of course me pia meet a lot of physical people, but I'd say like if I was to check my body count, internet worked wonders.
It's from metaverse.
Yeah, it's from metaverse. Yes. Mi Zuckerberg hakuna kitu mnazaniambia juu yake. Thank you Mr. Whiteman. I've talking of white people, I'm still depressed from Argentina, so hata tukiopen up lines I don't want to story Mr. Stories the World Cup. I don't like Argentina. I don't like Messi. It has nothing to do with Messi, but I just don't like Argentina. Like, don't cry for me, Argentina. I felt like FIFA wanted them to win because unajua ile bao ya tatu according to FIFA rules iko inafaa kukataliwa. Unajua bao ya tatu ya Messi. Yeah, because there were people on the pitch. That's why unaona vile nini wakicelebrate bao yao ya pili. Unakumbuka Hernandez alisukuma, I think ilikuwa Chouameni alimwambia usitoke kwa pitch. Because akitoka kwa pitch, Argentina are allowed to restart the game if everyone is outside celebrating. Sindio? The same rule, and now the other rule ni if you score a goal and there's an extra person on your team ingine, haijalishi where they are, that goal should not count. But the goals counted, you see. Yeah, and there's VAR. See, those are nini kasa hizi.
Because even yeah, another thing I noticed kwa that match ni like the play inaweza kuwa it's in progress and then there's a foul na msee amke what refs wametrainiwa kufanya
ni advantage
continue the play and like then go back
kuna advantage
to the foul late
za France zilangepatiana. France was taking that thing.
True.
But now what has pissed me even more is they are still joking about Mbappe. Imagine kila kifala kimeshikilia Mbappe mtoi.
Nani?
See Martinez.
I fuck him Martinez.
After this dude scored 4 goals against you. Even that's what people are asking. Like, he scored 4 goals against you. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
Okay, apart from him being nini, he was the hero.
Yeah.
For Argentina. But then hata hizo tabia I don't like them hata kidogo. Considering na history ya Argentina with black people. Na okay, umeshinda. Some of the things like putting the golden glove on your crouch or something. They're just uncalled for. Even the, you know, there's nothing sportsmanship. You can like get a yellow. You can get a yellow card for doing that to.
Yeah, you see, like even what he did. Like he needs to be stopped. You jinga ukienda kupiga poena against he takes the ball, throws it down. Throw away.
Anaipeleka kajito.
Alafu you have to go pick that shit then come put it down and kick.
He did it to Chouameni.
Ukipick he's talking shit. So he has that side. But now they've given the goat in quotes whatever cause like to pia na happening about goats Messi is one of the best. No one disputes that. But let's not forget when Pele was playing there was no social media. So there are no highlights. Ushatiki ukienda TikTok kuna hii video inaitwa Pele did it fast. Ushaiwatch?
Ulinitumia when the first half was so boring.
So Pele did it fast and you see like all those moves akina Messi, Ronaldinho,
the Rabonas, the
whatever. He did these things kitambo kabisa. Times are black and white but he'll never get that credit. Watu watakuwa like sijui offside rule like offside rule ilitokea 1925. Pele was playing till the 70s. Najua he was like the highest scorer for a very long time. He was able to win 3 World Cups which no one.
I think he's still the top scorer in Brazil right now.
Neymar limpita. Neymar limpita but he's won shit.
Okay,
Neymar has won shit.
Speaking of him sijui kama ametoka
nani
Pele.
I think yuko better. Kuna time maswali kwa shamdedisha tayari.
No, recent as of yesterday.
Alirudi tena?
Okay,
maybe this time ata anaweza end up ameishia kajitombe. Itakuwa sad. Najua like but you know that's the circle of life, man. It happens.
The circle of life.
It happens. Like so we just hope for the best. So alafu nini wacha pia tu kabla tu open up lines pia tubongejea do you feel like Christmas kuzi tunaitika kitambo? Are we giving our kids the Christmas we used to get, because I feel like we don't give our kids that. You remember like during our time there was even like Christmas clothes. Juka ulipataga hizo? Ulipata nguo za Christmas?
Zi.
Wao ulipataka hiyo imeisha?
Zi. Zilikuwa but mother hakuwa find anything fancy na like just ati juu wase wengine wanafanya kitu na yeye ako like ati I must do it as well.
Cause
I remember there's a time nilipewa present chuo kwa 1500 back in 201.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money. Na kulikuwa na school trip. I didn't go.
Why?
Sijui understand. Hadi leo by the na serving dish na fuliza by the kwenda school trip.
Ulikuwa how old?
I was 10.
Oh shit, your father was cold. Aliamua wendi.
Yani ana like hapana. Aliambia nitawapeleka mkuu wote. Ati brako akifunga chuo mtae. Oh like fuck him. Wacha kae huko.
Of course that never happened.
Cause he always expected me to understand shit cause I'm the most talkative na nini. So nafikiria like akiniambia kitu
utaelewa.
Utaelewa. Sijaelewa.
20 years later you still need therapy.
So hata hizo manguo za Krisi alikuwa tukalisha chini atuambia unajua siku kumoja ati siku kupoa ni ile Mungu amewabariki nayo. Atubarikiwa na uhai.
Cause I think mother alikuwa natubayaga hizo. So I remember like one of the reasons why, because for a very long time I was an Argentina fan. Like even in 2014 I was supporting Argentina because I'd not gone historical and found out what they did to black people. So by 2014, which is majuzi, I was still supporting them. So and I remember like the reason why I became an Argentina fan was because back in the days mother alinibayaga jeans unajua zile ma jeans mother kwanza kubaya hizi funny alafu jeans ilikuwa like it was just a blue jeans ya kawaida but tag ilikuwa na picha ya Maradona. So I remember like taking it and I was like yeah but now I found the crackhead Maradona. You know like so I don't know shit like this dude was such a crackhead like could I World Cup sikega ile kitu happened World Cup ya 94. So World Cup ya 94 I think it's the first half. I think he scored a goal and he celebrated next to the camera. He was like wanaangalia my veins kwa macho. Half time dude was told just pee here. He was like no I don't have any pees in my system. He was like pee here dude. While he test that pee there was more cocaine than pee in that pee. It was just full cocaine. What are you?
He's a walking Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. He was a cocaine dude. Alafu kiwachi hata hiyo documentary yake ya I think HBO had his documentary where like this dude would go drinking and sniffing cocaine the whole night before a game the next day. That's why like right now like a lot of players are playing for longer and it's because of the discipline of right now was not the discipline
of kitambo.
That's why like unapata a lot of people career ilisha mapema sana. So like one of the things mupatiaga Messi credit is Messi can score goals. You are Messi can dribble, Messi can what, but the best dribbler ever according to mimi ni Ronaldinho.
Gaucho
fat ni kama hii shit imehappen ya msewenyo ito nani Hazard. So that's where now like the disrespect that Cristiano is getting right now is also not good. Okay, we've gone back to football instead of Christmas. So now let's go back to Christmas. So mother nimbayaga hiyo and then we used to like every Christmas because I'm old man, so every Christmas we had to do chapos. Me I come from that era where you had to do chapos during Christmas.
Same. Yes.
So because chapos was special. Right now chapos go kila pahali.
Hata kwa kibanda.
So we had to do chapos. Mostly kwa chapo chicken. Najua like is it time in the year mnza kula chapo but chapo dondo, chapo dengu. Basa Christmas ni chapo chicken. Alafu chicken ya kienyeji. So there was that. But right now tume reach ile era ya like
bonfire. As in
like Christmas is not Christmas anymore.
Kitambo everyone could afford a little bit of Christmas. Na kukuwa na so much to you know to copy from. Juu I think hatukuwa na exposure, hata mababi wenyewe hakuwa na exposure. Si tulikuwa tu mafala. So Chris ilikuwa ina celebratiwa tu widely in the same way. So long as kama uko na Maradona wako na ni mtush, hakuna kitu mse amebaiwa stuff from yaya anaweza kushow shit.
So
it's new to you.
So that was that. And then as we got older, I think was it KTN? Kuna time KTN waliamuaga Boxing Day walikuwa naleta Royal Rumble ya Royal Rumble ya WWF. That's before it changed to WWE, before we knew that wrestling was fake. So I remember like there's one ama two Boxing Days ile kulikuwa na Royal Rumble. Because it was some old shit. Used to love wrestling. Right now I don't love wrestling anymore. That's one of the things I hate about getting old, is when you find out that shit. Like I don't understand adult wrestling fans. You're like, I don't understand this motherfucker. Why you're an adult? You love this shit, you know it's fake.
It's fake.
Like msana kanyagwa tukirolea squeezy now. Alafu wrestling was so good before there was HD. Now that there's HD, like even movies piss me off. Like I remember kuna hii movie ni Shaw and Hobbs. Ndio hivyo? Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw. Ya nani? The Rock. So there's this scene where The Rock in quotes anahepana na nduzi. I can see like, dude, this is not The Rock. Na chicken out.
Oh yes, that's his double.
Yeah, that is double, and the double is not built like him.
Yeah, that's a stone.
Yeah. So that shit starts pissing me off. Which other movie was I watching? Kuna movie nilikuwa na watch Majuzi, like a perfect movie with the same shit. Like I feel like this is not that actor. Iko movie, iko ni series inaitwa nini? Kuna series imerudi majuzi, Jack Ryan ya Amazon Prime. So there's a scene, a catchy scene where now the Stero, John Krasinski, so you know him? That dude yeah. So a quiet place. That dude is driving away. Now they show the back shot of the guy driving. I'm like, this is not him. I hate HD for that. I do like because not Ultra HD has made it worse. With HD we started noticing. With Ultra HD we know this is not you, dude.
This is not you.
But I feel like they need to now wakiovalisha green suit. So that now badai they just digitally edit this other person because it looks bad. I hate that shit, knowing that
ama to me hizo nini za motion tracker.
So kuna hiyo bullshit ile, like I don't like the fact that TV imeanza kutuharibia. Now we can see things we can't see. Kama ukiwatch WWE unaona msana kikio, you can see him mguu hakuna kitu imedu.
Hakuna.
I'm like an adult.
There's no you can fight for 15 minutes na ujotoka damu.
Kuna kogana hizo. Ni kama zile za machikigi zile unapataga kwa movies, kadem ka thin kanapiga kibouncer fulani kana mguu inaweza pasuka. Ushachikigi zile za MMA ile like you hit someone and they're harder than you, then mguu that can happen to you. So kuna hizo vitu zile zinani. After talking of TV, like any new thing you're watching?
Well,
movies of course. Hii leo tunabonga ndio glass onion, a Knives Out mystery imetokea. Knives Out ya pili. Uliwatch Knives Out ya kwanza?
No.
It was really good.
Ni ya nani?
Anaitwa Daniel Craig. James Bond, but now as a detective anaitwa Benoit Blanc. Some French dude. So he's a detective. So
Benoit White.
Yes.
Was Blanc is right there.
Yes. So now the movie has come out. It's on Netflix. So that's something to look forward to.
For like a month sijawatch any.
Because we ended up watching some very interesting series. BBC. It was The Pact. I don't know if it's showing in America, but because uko Brito iko kwa iPlayer, na pia of course unaipata kwa torrents. The Pact. So kuna The Pact season 1 and season 2. Season 1 is about 4 women who accidentally commit a crime, and they have now they ended up like creating this pact yani ya secrecy.
Mm.
And it shows you how friendship is very interesting
Mm.
because like one of their friends betrays them kabisa, but they still keep her as a friend.
Yeah.
And it's very convincing why they keep her as a friend. So that's season 1. Then the pact season 2, it's now like a black family.
Yeah.
And this black family, the mother, so this mother, she's in season 1 as a karao, sindio?
Yeah.
So season 2 she comes back, kumbe they're just using her but now not as the same character, now as a different characters. Because mi niko nafikiri hii season 2 mother since alikuwa karao amerudika karao tena season 2, but it's a different story. It's like American horror story.
Yeah.
So season 2, it's this woman raising these 4 kids. One of the kids anakufa, alafu another kid shows up who's like a replica of the kid who died. And this kid is saying he's part of the family. Now sitaki kuspoilia wase, but now the explanation the explanation
some like orphan type of shit.
Yes, the explanation of why that happened ends up in it's perfect. Like it's 12 episodes nilizipeleka mbio sana. Because I've been on some lazing shit. Like I'd say a wiki, like we've not had much to do because check exactly shit he said. So I've just had like so much time like on my hands just lazing around. So
unajua mi mafestive na nini unajua hizo
vitu najua. So there's that. After nimecheki on Peacock nini merudi The Best Man. I doubt if you know it. Did you ever watch the movie The Best Man or something?
No.
The Best Man. So kuna hii movie like was like a black movie. Kuna Taye Diggs, ilikuwa na this Terrence Howard, had like a bunch of people, Morris Chestnut. So it was a hit back in the days. Now they've done like a series around it.
Okay.
Like 8 episodes limited series just to kill the whole shit. Kuna Nia Long. And Nia Long is the one who was played by that fucker Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka. You remember the guy who were Boston Celtics? He was the coach. He ended up screwing some chick. He was cheating on Nia Long.
Okay. All along.
Yes. Yeah, I love it reminds me. Master Ace had this line. I can't believe it, like hitting Nia Long from the back. Yeah. And Nia Long was
even our macrash zetu za maceleb, they're getting old.
Yeah, people are getting old, man.
Yeah,
but Sana Layton is still there looking like
and Salma Hayek.
Yeah, Sana still looks like shit.
Sana Layton American.
Sana Layton. So many movies, man, like Love and Basketball, like a lot of old school shit. Also a lot of new school shit, but can you uliza hivyo now napoteza. She was on pia one of the best series ever, Boss. Stars, new series we Zambia saw what you remember Boss, that kibuda who was running a very corrupt Chicago. I'd want someone who runs nini. Alafu pia talking of that, Nairobi Festival will happen last week. Did you experience any of it? Because I saw it on social media, it looked like it was popping.
Niliona tu kwa news after Jamhuri Day celebrations. So it was officially open. But no, I didn't. But kuna time nimeenda tao nikaona nini kukuwa na activity hapo kwa statue ya Tomboya, that square ni Tomboya square. Just call it that. Kidogo tu, it was just a glimpse. It was a radio station, a gospel radio station yenye ilikuwa na road show. So I didn't know if that was part of the Nairobi Fest.
Okay. Because a lot of people performed. Juali performed, brought his kids on stage. If I'm not wrong, Subaru ya Mambaru imekaa nimeja. Wakardinali I think also performed. There was a bunch of artists who performed. Alafu, I don't know how true this is, but apparently Kalamashaka was supposed to perform and they didn't perform. Nacheki. And I don't know how to feel about that. But I always feel like sometimes you can worship people so much that you make them end up being full of shit. Because this is such a big opportunity. Someone has called you, you're not performing for free or exposure, you're an adult, you're going to get paid. Show up, perform.
Just show up and perform.
Don't.
As in Akina people, they still perform.
Like people are still performing.
Like Wu-Tang, they still do
rappers are still performing. So it's some bullshit to not nini so you, that happened. Alafu kulikuwa pia na festival ya Soul Generation. So apparently Sauti Soul performed for like 37 minutes. People were angry as fuck because the previous year like last year 2021 they did a very long set. I love this time wakafanya a very short set ati watu wanasema they changed clothes more times than they performed. So I don't know how true that is. So ilikuwa Soul Festival. Another that ina happen next week Friday.
So ilikuwa fashion show.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So next week Friday nini wana perform, wana launch album yao. Wanaitwa Matata. Yeah. Super Mario.
Ni siku gani hiyo? I'd love to go.
Next week Friday. So unataka tuende after show?
Yeah, we can go after the show.
After the show, sindio?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
Ama itakuwa Matata.
Yeah, we'll see cause shida ni iko Thika Road man. Thika Road siku pia after.
Ni Thika Road wapi?
TRM. Literally TRM.
As ya place inakuwa nini? Behave of activities.
No. Shida si hiyo. Shida ni on your way to. How safe is it? I'm saying this as someone who used to drive on Thika Road like saa 5 usiku going to get some. I'ma pick some and go back to Ngara. But you see, when you're thinking with your dick, you don't think straight.
Yeah.
You check it. You're like, but right now I'm not thinking. I'm thinking straight. I'm like, this is not a safe place to drive at night like that.
Okay. I will do a survey.
Yeah. Okay, we'll think about it. Yeah. Because niko tunaenda mapema. Such a. So it's something that but that of course those dudes don't fuck around. Because even hata watu wanasema kwa check kwa comments watu wanasema like kwa hii in a Soul Generation they were some of the best.
They performed. Okay.
Alafu imeni remind kuna hii saifa ya Hennessy pia imedrop leo. That Octopizo dude has this dope line atina saka ka governor wa Nairobi. So he's still looking for God, man. It's a dope line yani.
Sakaja.
So there was that. So the Nairobi festival happened. Clemo alikuwa appointed into the county. But apart from that, another interesting thing was hii story ya Gachagua versus Sakaja. How do you see it going? If you're Sakaja, would you listen or would you
walikuwa navutania story ya Mathri. Nani is for okay approach ya nani ya Sakaja Nairobi ni ile tu na Katels ni the same.
Yes.
If he's seeking survival whatever he's doing it's good.
Yeah.
Na maybe hata it's the high time now. But I approach pole. I think that's what Rigathi is noticing. Anaona umse akona speed ingine na he might make more enemies. Na shida ya kumake more enemies kwa nini kwa City Hall ni una make enemies na you can't even get your policies across zenye zinaweza kuwa like ni more nini direct to the mwananchi. So unaweza pata kuna place watakucock block.
Cause lakini I think the advantage yuko nayo why he can still make some moves might cost him the next election but at least his policies will go through. Ni Nairobi ilikuwa majority opposition. Najua hivyo. That's why they were able to like even the speaker and the majority what ni from ODM. Nacheki. Cause they were the majority. So yeye alishinda Junani was unelected. Watu wako napenda kale kabuda anaitwa nani? Kabuda Polycarp. So that's nini. So the trick here na nini it's a very hard because I remember there was someone else who wanted to stop Mathris from entering Tao. Ilikuwa nani? Remember there was a time tuko tunajua ati hatutaingiaga na Tao na Mathris tutakuwa tukidropiwa sijui wapi because there needs to be those metro buses.
Nisonko.
There needs to be
basi
zinachukua watu zile run by the Kenya government. Zinachukua watu maybe from Kariako to Tao, from maybe Westi to there needs to be some sort of transport for people to enter town. Because pia huwezi fanya
Good
watu
idea.
watembe watu watembe that distance so that would be then you need to try and bring some public transport, real public transport where it's affordable and it takes people from this point to this point so there's that. But I think kitu pia likatia wase ni how Gachagua approached it. Gachagua haku approach from unakatia wa Nairobi, ali approach from nilifanya Wakikuyu akakuvotia, so people are asking you,
that's bullshit.
when will you become the deputy president, as you need to stop
campaign is over.
I need to stop your card,
especially
if he's ambitious, if he wants to be, because I don't think I've heard Ruto say Kalenjin's anything Kalenjin, has he?
No,
he doesn't.
He's talking too much.
Even he's not doing that shit Uhuru used to do, like address a crowd in Kikuyu. Uhuru used to address crowds in Kikuyu. I've not seen this dude addressing a crowd since he became president, a crowd in Kalenjin. Has he done it? Although it's too soon to judge him, but let's wait.